Good morning, class 8. Before this, we studied hormones other than sex hormones. Then also we have seen the role of hormones completing life history of insects like frog and many cockroaches and many other things we studied before. Now we are going to see the reproductive health. So what is reproductive health? See, in that we have to take a balanced diet, then we have to keep our body clean. All these things comes in reproductive health. So we'll discuss in detail. The physical and mental health well-being of an individual is regarded as an individual's health. To keep the body healthy, every human being at any stage need to have a balanced diet. So what is meant by balanced diet? All of you know. Again, I will explain you what is balanced diet. The person must also observe personal hygiene. Personal hygiene means keeping clean of our body and undertake adequate physical exercise. Physical exercise is also important for our health. So these three things are very necessary as a reproductive health. First, balanced diet, second, personal hygiene, and third is physical exercise. During adolescence, however, this become even more essential as the body is growing. So at the stage of adolescence, this is very important that at that time your body is growing up and all these things are very essential for the adolescent stage. Adolescence is a stage of rapid growth and development, hence, the diet for an adolescent has to be carefully planned. You have already learned what is balanced diet. So, what is balanced diet? We have studied 6th also, in standard 7th also. So, what is balanced diet? Again, we recall. Recall that a balanced diet means the meal include proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and vitamins in requisite proportion. So, balanced diet means including of proteins, carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, and requisite proportion, also some minerals. All this comes in the food, and a complete food is known as balanced diet. Our Indian meal of roti, rice, dal, pulses, and vegetable is a balanced meal. Milk is a balanced food in itself, means milk is having all the nutrients in itself. That's why it is a complete balanced diet. Fruit also provide nourishment. For infants, mother milk provide all the nourishment that they need. So for babies, mother milk is very essential and very nourishmentful. Means the mother milk contains all the nutrients which is necessary for the baby. Iron builds blood, and iron-rich food such as leafy vegetable, jaggery, meat, citrus, Indian gooseberry are good for adolescent. So these are the things necessary and good for adolescent stage. That iron builds blood in our body. Iron rich food is very we are getting from leafy vegetable, jaggery, meat, citrus, Indian gooseberry are good for adolescent. Check items for lunch and dinner in your meal. Is the meal balanced and nutritious? Does it include cereals which give energy and milk, meat, nuts and pulses which provides proteins for growth? So you should check your balanced diet. Every day you are taking diet. So in that diet all these things are present or not. You have to check it and then take it. Then, does it include all the fats, sugars that give energy? What about fruits and vegetable, which are protective food? So, fruits and vegetable, this is also necessary for the adolescents because their body is growing up in growing stage. Then, fruits and vegetable which are protective foods. Chips and packed or tin snacks, though very tasty, should never replace regular meal as they do not have adequate nutritional value. So what we have to do? We have to not make a regular diet, the chips or the packed food, because they does not contain a complete nutrition. That's why you should avoid that food which is packed or chips or whatever. Then next we'll go to personal hygiene. So what is personal hygiene? Say everyone should take a bath at least once every day. It is more necessary for teenagers because the increased activity of sweat glands sometimes makes the body smelly. All parts of the body should be washed and cleaned every day. If cleanliness is not maintained, there are chances of catching bacterial infection. So, personal hygiene. Personal hygiene means this is the good manner that we should take every day a bath. Then we should keep our body very clean. If you will not do that, some bacterial infection will catch to you or will catch to you. Girls should take special care of cleanliness during the time of menstrual flow. They should keep track of their menstrual cycle and be prepared for the onset of menstruation. So all this menstrual and menstruation, everything we studied before only. So I will not discuss in detail, but you can understand what is that. Use sanitary napkin or clean homemade pads. Change pads after every 4-5 hours as per requirement. So this was the personal hygiene, means you should keep your body clean. This is very important in your adolescence stage. Next, third one, that is physical exercise. Walking and playing in fresh air keeps the body fit and healthy. All young boys and girls should take walk, exercise and play outdoor games. So how important exercise is, you know that very well. That exercise keeps our body healthy. If you are doing regular exercise, your body will be healthy and it is necessary. You can play games also as exercise, but outdoor games, not indoor games. Then everyday exercise is important in your adolescent stage. Now say no to drugs. This is the another point, that say no to drugs. So you know the meaning of drugs. Many types of drugs are there. Adolescence is a period of much activity in the body and mind, which is a normal part of growing up. So do not feel confused or insecure if anybody suggests that you will get relief if you take some drugs. Just say no, unless prescribed by the doctor. Drugs are addictive. Addictive means if you take once, it will be habit for you that you will take it for every day. If you take them once, you will feel like taking them again and again. That is known as addictive. They harm the body in the long run. They ruin health and happiness. Ruin means our health is not developing regularly and properly, and also our happiness, we are completely going mad by taking that drugs and our happiness goes away. You must have heard about AIDS, which is caused by a dangerous virus called HIV. This virus can pass on to a normal person from an infected person by sharing the syringes used for injecting drugs. It can also be transmitted to an infant from the infected mother through her milk. So this is another thing about the AIDS, which is caused by the virus called HIV. The virus can also be transmitted through sexual contact with a person infected with HIV. So this was about AIDS, which is caused by the virus HIV, and it can be caused by the using of syringe, which is injected by the doctor to the other person who is suffering from HIV. Again, the mother who is suffering from HIV, from her milk, the baby will be also infected by HIV. Then also with sexual contact, the person who is suffering, one with HIV, the another will also suffer with HIV. So this was all about in this chapter, and in this way we completed the chapter.